Hello and welcome to My Bad with Morgan Rees. I am here this week with the amazing Sikisa. She's so phenomenal. She's going up to the Edinburgh Fringe this year with her show Serving Justice. It's at the Monkey Barrel. You gotta see her. She's so funny. We're just gonna go straight into the main pod now. Thank you so much to everyone that's been listening. Do like and subscribe. Just like shout about it. Shout about it. The more noise you make, the more people hear. So thanks so very much, everybody. And let's go into the main pod.
Was so Welsh in that.
God, you gotta do something, don't you?
Like, that's the most Welsh I've heard you in ages.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but I don't know if it's because you were concentrating or like it was just so serious that it sounded so Welsh.
Yeah, you know, I only get really Welsh when I'm emotional, drunk, or being paid. I'll be honest with you. There's a couple of voiceovers I've done which even I would be offended at. And I've just recorded Sikisa, everybody. We'll do a soften. I've just done a sitcom in Wales.
Oh. And
do you know Priya Hall?
Yeah, I know Priya.
I play her boyfriend in her sitcom.
I can see that.
And I have to go really Welsh. I go proper Welsh in it. I have to go back to my Welsh roots. Like, so that's all my family talk, like, you know.
Oh, wow.
And the boyfriend called me. And he just went, why are you talking like this? He was like, who is this? And, oh, sorry, but I've just been home, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has your accent changed at all?
No, this is how I've always sounded, really. I don't think I wish I could do a Bayesian accent properly, and I can't. I can only do it if I'm singing, and still it's really bad.
Yeah, oh, really? Do your parents still speak it with it?
Yeah. My mum's accent is gone as well. So, like, whenever we go home, people think we're really, really British. And I'm like, no, I just lost the accent.
Yeah.
I think being South London is just like very difficult to not have the accent.
Yeah.
You have to stay proper, like on par all the time with your voice.
You got to keep up with the accent.
Yeah, you keep up with the accent. You got to keep up with the slangs and stuff like that. If I has to start being like, who wants to walk up? People would be like, what are you talking about?
That'd be great if you did get a voiceover and you had to do a Bayesian accent, but only to do it, you just had to play some music in your headphones, get in the gear.
There was one that was like offered to me, and it was like, can you do? It wasn't like Bayesian, but it was like a West Indian or like it was something specific. It wasn't Jamaican. It was like something specific, like a Caribbean accent. And they were like, ask me. And I was like, no, can't do it. Not even for money. Can't do it.
Yeah. I went for a voiceover once and I didn't get it. And then later down the line, you know, when they put you up for things, you just go like, I was never going to get this.
Yeah.
I went for this voiceover, didn't get it. The classic. And then it came on the TV and the person actually voiced it was Big Nasty. And I just went, of course I wouldn't get that. Why was I put up for that?
Oh, you never know. What you just need to do now is every time you get a voiceover job, just do a Big Nasty voice. And then you get the job.
Then I will have to really rely on the Patreon because I'll never work again. Talking about work, what do you not work at? Because you are so multifaceted. So where do we even fucking start with? Where do we fucking start with you, Sikisa? Obviously comedian. Obviously comedian. Burlesque Cabaret performer.
Burlesque Cabaret. International award winning.
Ooh. I saw you recently at Queers.
You did?
At the Queer Cabaret in Bristol, which was brilliant.
Yeah.
And you smashed the tits off it.
It was a lovely audience. It's nice when the audience are with you on the side. You just have some fun with it. Yeah.
It was wicked. It was the first time I'd been to a performance where you had to stand.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, that sounds... I sound like the laziest person in the world. Yeah. But it's been a while since I've had to, like, do the head thing.
Yeah. I quite like those kind of rooms, but I wish those rooms were, like, more slanted.
Yes.
So, like, if it was slanted, then at least if you were, like, on a little, like, hilly bit of a room. Like, for example, like Brixton Academy, their rooms are slanted. So, like, even if you can't see the band, like, you can see the band because it's on a slant. No matter where you are.
I didn't know that. But I just had this gig, because we were all standing. There was loads of drag queens on just, like, doing... Is it called the not dead drop? That's when you...
Death drop.
Death drop. Dead drop's when you're planting evidence, isn't it? When you're a spy.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. When they were doing the... What's it? One more time?
Death drop.
Death drop. they would just disappear halfway through, like like a dad pretending to walk down the stairs when it's just a sofa. None of us got to see it.
Yeah.
About 3 kilos at the front did.
You could hear the noise, and that was it.
Yeah. God, they sounded good.
Yeah. Are they dead? Are they coming back up?
Yeah.
Okay, they are. There you go.
But yeah, it's an awesome comedian, phenomenal cabaret artist. Oh, tell you, can I ask you another cabaret burlesque question, if I may? And then we'll talk about your amazing upcoming Edinburgh show. How did it feel, if you don't mind me doing spoilers, getting your breasts out for the first time for a
My boobs?
Yeah. Because I'm getting now you're normalised to it. And is there any parallels there with doing stand-up for the first time? Because they're both vulnerable in a different way.
Yeah, because when I first was starting to do cabaret shows, I wasn't doing like full-blown burlesque. I was just performing and dancing. And I just ended it with a bra. It wasn't until like I started to gain more confidence after doing a course with Pi the Mime, who is an amazing performer. And I gave myself a name. I gave myself a cabaret burlesque name finally, that I decided I'm just gonna take off the bra.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter. And
what's your cabaret name? I think
Onyx Fatale.
That's it. Yes.
Onyx Fatale is the cabaret name. So I think when I am Onyx, I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If the music's on, the music's playing, I get into a different zone.
Mm-hmm.
And that zone is like, you're going to watch this and enjoy this. I don't care.
I love that.
So obviously the thing as well with cabaret and burlesque is that having to take off clothes, the reveal, sometimes there's like difficulties or like you mess it up. Like when we were talking about the Bristol show, I was watching the video back and my hair got caught in something. Something else came off. Earrings came off.
Yeah.
A piece of my hair came out.
Oh God.
It's in the video as well. You can see it come out my hair. Like you can see, I feels like, what is hanging out? It was a piece of hair. Pull it out and threw it out. Like a lot of things just happen, and like you just have to carry on.
Yeah.
But with like comedy, I think talking about your personal life is always the most vulnerable thing.
Yeah.
Especially when people see you as a certain way on stage. For example, like myself, it's quite like out there persona.
Yeah.
Quite energetic persona, having a good time. When you try to reveal something that's a bit like normal or like darker, people go, no, I don't want that.
Yes.
And I think that's probably the most vulnerable side about comedy for me.
What would Onyx's stand-up be like?
Funny thing is, I do stand up as Onyx. It's the same jokes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've dead named myself because I'm so used to saying the joke how it originally is.
Mm-hmm.
But Onyx, again, is similar to my stand-up persona, but just wearing a bit more rhinestones. Just wearing a bit more rhinestones.
She's a rhinestone comedian.
Yeah. Rhinestones and some heels. Yeah.
And obviously we've got to talk about it because it's one of the bases of your show. You're an immigration lawyer.
I'm an immigration lawyer.
Is it as rewarding as it sounds?
It is and it's not. There are some times where I think people should have been granted based on their circumstances, and the Home Office have just like not considered their case properly, and then we have to go to the tribunal, and that's an even long process.
Yes.
And there's more delays and hassle when it's just like, well, we know it's going to get granted at tribunal. Well, why do we waste another 2 years on this thing, which is a pain in the ass?
Awful 2 years for that person.
When people are granted, it's obviously a lovely feeling to be able to tell them the news. Sometimes it's really funny when you do tell them the news, especially on the phone. Some people don't react straight away. Some people scream down the phone at you.
Yeah.
Or some people don't clock what I've said. And I'll be like, you've just been granted your leave. And they're like, okay, sure. I'm like, no. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have just been granted leave to remain in this country. Thank you so much. Yeah. You're like, okay, thank you. And
do you think that is a cultural context?
I don't know
Is that just the max excitement they can show for things?
No, because I've seen them more excited about something else.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, why are you not as passionate about this as about you telling me about your granddaughter or something like that? It's ridiculous.
Why are you taking this humongous thing in your stride?
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing that you've been working for that you don't have to pay money for. Ridiculous. Anyway.
Isn't it quite? Do you ever get this? Where I'm sure this happens with every career or whatever field you work in. When you tell someone outside of your field something big that you've achieved in yours, and you aren't reciprocated with the energy and excitement you think it deserves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I feel really upset.
Yeah, and you're totally ignorant of the fact that they just haven't got a clue. Why would they? They don't know your job. Like the amount of times I told Mum, "Hey Mum, I'm doing the Hammersmith Apollo," and she's gone, "Oh, that's nice."
Yeah. And you're like,
I'm seething. God, it's more than nice.
yeah. I can't remember. I don't think when I started doing stand up, especially my mum didn't really understand certain things about this industry. And I don't think I've ever seen her more. I didn't really acknowledge that she got it until live at Apollo.
Yes.
Because when I saw her after I did my set, I could see that she had been crying.
Oh, bless.
And so that was the first time I was like, oh, she's happy now. But also she's very proud to be able to tell her friends, my daughter's on the TV, but also my daughter's a lawyer. Like that's probably being able to say both things is like, probably she's always happy about being able to brag about her daughter. Yeah. Her only child who doesn't get no sleep.
I want to go back to the immigration lawyer thing because again, it is the back of your show.
Yeah.
Which is
Serving Justice
at the Edinburgh Fringe, Monkey Barrel. What time?
5:50. Come see it.
What's your favourite part of the show at the moment?
Okay, my favourite part of the show, thank you very much for asking, is I do this joke about me having sex with a 24-year-old. And to put it into context, I'm 37 years old.
Thank the Lord for that.
Yeah. So the reason why I enjoy saying this joke is because it's based on a true story. Yeah. It's based on a situation that happened last year. As comedians, as always, we exaggerate certain things.
Never.
So he might not have been 24, but the point is, it's based on a true story.
He might have been older. I think you need. I think you need to stress.
He was older, but I've made him 24 because it's funnier for the story. Okay. But for the joke to like really work in my head, I've also added something else about dick pics that has come from a different person. Yeah. But also this person that is based on a true story about also was doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of like made this whole story, and also I made this story out of revenge.
We don't talk about how revenge can be a muse enough. Yeah. It really can.
It's really great therapy, if anything, revenge.
Yeah. It's best served cold, warm, in the microwave for 3 minutes, give it a stir, another 3. I think there's no better way to serve revenge. I think it's always good. It's like custard.
Yeah. And I like to do mine via jokes. I remember having to like record one of the jokes about someone else. Basically, my thing is, if you're going to date me because I'm amazing. But don't piss me off, because if you piss me off, I'm going to write a joke about you.
And guess what? It's going to be seen.
Yeah, it's going to be seen.
It's not going to be in my little book.
And I had to we were recording for Comedy Central Live. And I remember having to be like, I'm going to have to tell this guy that I'm going to do this joke. Yeah. On TV. Yeah. So I had to message him and be like, hey, just so that you know, I'm going to do this joke about you and I will name you.
Granted, I didn't need to give the full name and address.
But I will name you. Just so like you and your family know that I'm making money from my pain. Yeah.
And now your pain.
Yeah. Your dickery. Yeah.
Tom Dickery.
Yeah, your foolishness. Yeah.
That's exactly as it should be.
Yeah. I like this job as a comedian or as a performer, if you want to put it that way, because this job allows you to be able to do certain things like get revenge. Yes. Or like have pettiness at times. Like I've done some amazing things and it's so petty. Yeah. That some people are very much like, for me, like for example, we're going to Glastonbury this year.
I cannot wait.
High five.
Yes.
And first time at Glastonbury?
Never done Glastonbury before. Never as a punter or a worker.
You're going to have a great time. We're going to have a lovely time. We'll make sure we camp next to each other. We're going to have a lovely time. But this year, I was going to take someone that I took last year. Yeah. They couldn't go. And so I've had this spare ticket.
A spare Glastonbury ticket.
But the fact that how many people I could have taken if you hadn't been dickhead, yeah? If you hadn't been a dickhead, you would have come to Glastonbury.
Oh my God. If I had a spare Glastonbury ticket, how popular would I be? You could reap the rewards of that for a while.
Yeah.
You could really, I think you would be, I would sanction, I would honour, I would allow going, what's your best offer?
Yeah.
To 100 mates.
Yeah, literally. So it's the same with like download tickets as well, because download is my favorite festival. But like, there's certain people that I know who love download who would be like, I want to go, and I'm like, well, you shouldn't have been a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because I go every year for free because I'm performing. Okay. Shouldn't have been a dickhead.
Yeah. It says +1, not plus dickhead.
Yeah, exactly. So stop being a dickhead. But yeah, there's some perks to this job. And that being petty is one of them.
I know, it's superb. Being petty, shallow, and always grabbing low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's nice because one of the last person I dated is still following me on my social media, and I'm still holding space for this person, and I really need to stop holding space for this person.
Yes.
So, but I see that they still follow me on social media, which is, I think is quite annoying because all I really want to do is like scream at this person. But also he's seeing...
That should be one of the emojis on the story one.
Yeah. But also he's seeing all the amazing things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, look how pretty I look.
Yeah. You're doing the Colleen Rooney thing.
Yeah.
Only he sees them.
Like the other day
Agatha
as well,
Christie.
I went to go see Jordan Gray at Soho Theatre.
Oh, brilliant.
And David Tennant was in the audience.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't help. I didn't want to. I hate to be that person to take selfies with celebrities, but I had to take a selfie with this person because one of my exes is a massive Doctor Who fan.
Yeah.
So I literally took the picture. I was like, oh, you could have been here.
Yeah.
If you hadn't been a dickhead.
Yeah. Make him really jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, oh, I won't believe what he did with that screwdriver.
Yeah.
Walking into a phone box, pretending.
It's great.
Hey, baddies, just a quick interruption. Just a quick thank you to everyone that's listening and liking and sharing. It means the world. I'm making this all myself. Sorry to do a little beg. So we've got a little Patreon, and it's just £3 a month. If you fancy supporting and if you have the means to support, I would love to see you over there. We have bonus content every week. It's ad-free, and you have early access. And not only that, for the first, I think I've said 500 Patreons, you get a free cameo from me. So hopefully we'll see you there. Let's get back to the pod.
I love my job.
So we're criticising people, but this is the one thing about the show. The show's called My Bad. It's all about our rough edges. We're not perfect, and I think there is glory, and I think there's just something wonderful in our imperfections. So how do you take criticism?
Not very well.
Brilliant. We love that on the pod.
I'm not going to lie, not very well. I'm quite an emotional person, so I will cry. When we did our first major competition, which was the BBC Awards final, I don't know if you remember that. One particular reviewer put out, he was at the after party and then put out his review and then left the after party.
Oh, wow.
So he put up the review whilst he was at that after party within like an hour and a half and then left the after party. And my first ever review was that she's got more personality than material.
Ugh, God.
My first ever review. And I was so upset about that. That I was at the after party in tears, just so upset about it. And everyone was like, you shouldn't be upset about it.
What a dickhead little move. Do it at the party. Can we have our day?
Exactly. Exactly. The fact that we got into the final and stuff like that, I'm like, can I not just have like 2 hours just to celebrate the joy to be in the final? But so that really upset me. And then I think because the whole point of, it's really hard with competitions, especially because you're being judged. And I don't like being judged. I just like, this is who I am.
Yes.
This is what I'm going to do. You accept it or you don't accept it.
Mm-hmm.
You like it, you don't like it. But when you're in like a competition setting where you're like being judged, you compare yourself to other people. And that doesn't make me feel nice because when I was growing up, all I've ever done was like be compared to other people. And I'm like, yes, I'm appreciate that I'm Beyonce. But you're trying to make it seem like I'm Michelle. So go away.
So if it was bronze, silver, gold, so who are we thinking? So Beyonce's gold.
Beyonce's gold.
Where's Michelle?
Bronze.
Who's silver?
Kelly.
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 Oh, wow. We're going that sort of route.
Yeah.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you do not have to agree with this because this is a bit of a loaded stance. But I've always thought it. I do not believe in competitions where the subject is completely subjective. AK, like there could be gold, silver, bronze for who won the 100 meters the fastest.
Yeah.
Not who made art that made 1 million people resonate.
Yeah. No, I can appreciate that.
It's like it's a completely different race.
Yeah.
So like the Edinburgh Fringe Awards, BAFTAs, all these TV sort of things, they sit with me badly because I just go like, well, these two things were trying to hit different people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, on the amount of times you go somewhere, we all take away a different favorite thing.
Yeah.
And I really don't like judging when it comes to art. I think it's I think it's just rooted in the wrong thing.
Yeah, because it's all subjective, isn't it? And like, for example, like when it comes to dick, there's certain dicks that I think are attractive.
Yes.
And there's certain dicks that are not attractive to me.
Completely.
But someone would love that dick.
Yeah.
And the reason why I bring that up, not apart from the fact that I love dick.
Always bring up dick on the podcast.
Always bring it. But I'm recently rejoined Field because she is desperate. So she
you don't have to be desperate to be on field. Well, people don't. You just mean a field.
Yeah.
He's just in a field shouting.
Just in a field. Help! Why are you not with me?
People going, get off the path.
Yeah. So I'm on field, and in the nicest possible way. I'm going to say this in the nicest possible way. Not trying to be rude. Just say it in the nicest possible way. There's some people who have matched with my profile in the nicest possible way.
In the nicest possible way.
That I think is disrespectful.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Like, look at your profile.
How dare you think you've got a chance?
And then look at my profile. Come on out. Disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
You gotta love a trier, though. That's how I bagged him upstairs. I mean, like, that sounds like I've got someone bagged up upstairs.
Exactly. Should I be worried? Like, what's going on? Yeah, no, I feel like, fair enough, if you've got to shoot your shot.
Yeah.
But don't just, like, you got to shoot your shot and have a personality to it.
I'm with you.
Like, I'm not all about looks. It obviously is a bonus if you're decent looking. But...
yeah.
I'm also about personality. You got to I've got to spend time with you. We've got to have a connection. So if you are not having like any persona or any personality towards me, I'm not going to find you attractive. Mm-hmm. But if you're just going to try and like ping me and expect me to be like, yes, I'm going to sit on your face, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Not anymore.
No, I've had standards. Go away.
Have I ever had standards? Nah. No.
I wish I didn't have standards. I wish I was a bit more promiscuous. I would say that. I think I'm a bit too picky. I wish I was a bit more promiscuous.
No, be picky.
No,
picky.
I think I wouldn't be in this situation if I wasn't so promiscuous. If I wasn't less promiscuous.
A lot of people say like, "Oh, you learn from your mistakes." I've made a lot of mistakes when it comes to sex, and I learned nothing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So like it's all about around edges. So have you got any like traits people would find annoying about you? Obviously you're perfect, but what have they got wrong about you?
No, I would say the people who see me have this, especially if they see me on stage, see me as the girl next door or like the girl that you can have a drink with, the banter girl and stuff like that. And to see me as an extrovert, I'm an introvert. All I really love is like being at home watching wrestling.
Yeah.
That's all I really love.
And getting to know you over the years. Well, my God, 8 years now, 9 years.
Yeah.
You are a complete introvert. Yeah.
Yeah. I like, as soon as I get off stage, apart from like hanging out with my friends like yourself and Josh and stuff like that, people that I know, I would be quite quiet. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm in a room with people I don't know, I'm not talking to you.
You can see why people though do make that wrong conclusion or make that wrong jump with regards to like your energy, your presence, this, that, the other. You're so unashamedly like just you, like you
boisterous.
Boisterous. I love it. and so people just go, oh, that person must be so outgoing.
Yeah.
To the people I want to outgo to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't get all this all the time. If anything, you got to pay for this energy.
That is very true.
Pay for this energy. Come on now. Otherwise, it's my energy. I'm going to use it for my time, which is to sleep.
What's your when you think about having a little introvert moment, what comes to mind?
Oh, like I said, literally I would love just being in my bed or being on the sofa watching wrestling.
Oh, really?
Literally, don't talk to me. I could because I love wrestling so much, innit? So me staying up till 4:00 in the morning since I've been 11 years old watching wrestling, this is something that I'm just cool with.
And you have it's on hiatus now at the moment, the wrestling podcast. Is it the big wrestling giants that you like, or are you going now for the amateur or the semi-pro sort of leagues?
Well, I've always watched WWE, which is the big one, the main one. Used to be WWF.
Yeah.
But I also watched AEW, which is the second biggest one in the US, which is available on Amazon, but also on ITV X, free, whatever. So you can watch that with ITV2. You can watch that as well in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I also watch TNA wrestling sometimes in America, but also in the UK, I go to Progress Wrestling, which is it's the one that goes all around the UK. The biggest one is Progress Wrestling. But I also have performed and ring announced for a couple of shows in the UK.
That's
Eve
dope,
Wrestling
innit?
is the UK only female wrestling show, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Wicked.
so it happens at Big Penny Social every month for the first Friday of the month. And I've been lucky enough to be a regular ring announcer in it.
That's wicked.
Yeah, it's
just so that people, listeners know, because they're all over the place. Big Penny Social, that is a venue space in Walthamstow, northeast London. It's actually great.
It's a great space for it as well, to be able to put a ring and have people surround it and stuff like that. And seeing these female athletes just doing what they do is crazy. Because obviously most people think that wrestling's fake, and it is. I wouldn't say it's fake.
Yeah.
I would say it's scripted or it's choreographed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fake, because the things they're doing in that ring is not fake. I still got this bruise from wrestling training a year and a half ago.
Good Lord.
A year and a half ago, that bruise, that whole bruise situation right there is from a year and a half ago.
God.
From wrestling training. So it hurts. It actually hurts.
I don't know. I was such a snob. I was such at the school. Some people, I would just adopt everyone else's opinions. I had no opinions at school. I remember there was this girl that again, she was just fancied her a bit, and she was like, "Oh, wrestling, it's all fake, and it's not. It's just all fake." And then I was like, "Yeah, wrestling's all fake." And then I'd go back home and watch everything that was fake. Why would I care if that was fake?
Yeah,
soaps are fake, films are fake,
exactly.
Everything's fucking
reality
fiction.
TV show is fake. The news is fake. Everything is fake. You want to have a go at professional wrestling? Go away.
Yeah, why do I want realism?
Yeah.
From these people that are throwing chairs on each other.
Exactly. If anything, professional wrestling is the best thing and the realest thing that we've got at this moment in time.
Yeah. How can I do see someone jump off a rope and choke slam them to the ground, and then
great.
turn to my friend and go, scripted?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, exactly. No. Watching a live show is great as well, because you're just having the energy of everyone in
That's
there.
on my bucket list this year.
Oh, I'll take you to one. You should come. I'll take you to
please.
one. Yeah, it's great.
Janet wants to go as well, because apparently he loves wrestling. I think he loves wrestlers.
Yeah. I took someone recent. Oh no, I took a friend, and she brought two other friends. One of them is very queer woman who, as soon as the show started and the wrestlers were coming out, because obviously some of the wrestlers have got great ring gear, quite skimpy, great ring gear, but just it's obviously to help with their moves, because it does get quite hot in that ring as well. But I've never seen a woman perv so hard on other women before. It was weird. She was filming everything, and she was
that's weird.
she was like, I can't wait to have a wank later on to this. I was like, to wrestling. Okay, cool. It was weird, but yeah.
Has there been any toxic traits that you've rectified?
No, not really. No, I think we all have toxic traits, and I'm okay with that. I think I would like my thing is we've all got flaws, and I accept my flaws.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker. I do get anxiety really bad, but also, and I do like keep myself distant from other people.
Yes.
The main thing I think I've rectified is I stopped giving as much energy to people as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I just think in this day and age, especially as I'm getting older, I don't need to throw energy to people that don't give a fuck about me. And I'm just like, it's all about me now. Because people are just selfish, and that's okay. But I'm going to be selfish too now.
Yeah, do
and
it.
Petty.
Petty, shallow, and vengeful.
Yeah, this is what you've made me do. Yeah.
This is like, yeah, this is the dark side of self-love they don't talk about.
This is what you wanted.
I'm all about self-love. I'm all about me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. Yeah. This is the new version of self-love. The 2026 version /25.
Yeah. So we've got a question here. This is the chain reaction round.
Okay.
Dan Y has left you a question.
Okay, hey Dan Y.
Dan Y, loved the pod. It was wicked. I will say this is the longest question anyone has ever asked.
Of course it's Dan Y.
So this is the question from Dan Y. I'll hand it to you. If you just press that, you might need to put it in your ear. I'll put this all in post.
Okay, my question is this. You're at a pre-drinks, you're having a poo, a friend arrives who you haven't seen for ages, like maybe they've been traveling, they've just got back. You're really excited to see them, everyone's really excited, so you quickly wipe, you don't wipe very well, you quickly wash your hands, you don't wash your hands very well. You go out to greet them, you put your hands on their face to be like, oh my God, hey. When you move your hands away, you realise that you've wiped shit on their face. Like you haven't wiped well, there's a bit of poo on your fingers. You've accidentally wiped shit on the face of a friend you haven't seen for a long time. What do you do? Do you tell them? Like, do you not let them know? What is your option in that moment? That's my question.
I feel like Dan has had this situation happen to him.
Yes.
I feel like he's just relaying something. I tell you what, if that happened to me,
Yeah, if that happened to you.
I would not say anything.
Of course you wouldn't.
I wouldn't say anything. If anything, I would touch their face again, try and rub it out.
Oh, you'd rub.
I would try and like...
I'd wipe.
Yeah, what I wouldn't like get a tissue or something like that. I would just be like, babe, it's so lovely to see.
Like a magic trick.
Yeah.
Got this behind your ear.
Yeah. Yes, just try to smooth it in, make it seem like it's mascara or like...
Yeah, get in with the bronzer.
Yeah, bronzer. You know, something like that. I'll just try and blend it in.
Oh, God. May I just say, that is the... we've done this is episode 11, and this has been a section of firsts. So it's the first time we've ever had a question that was a minute long, and it was also the first time a guest has city mapped during the answer.
I have.
Taken the opportunity.
I've taken the opportunity to city map.
You got a show to be to, that's why I'm not calling you out.
Yeah.
It was just made me really laugh.
Because I can multitask. That's what I can do.
I can't. Me and the boyfriend. I'm not going to hear all our domestics, but like, cause I can only do one thing at a time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, if we're eating, I'm eating. If we're watching, I'm watching. If we're exercising, I'm exercising. So I'm trying to get. Here's my toxic trait. I'm trying to get better at being less present.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing, I don't consider others. Well, register others, acknowledge others.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting too like right into it.
Some people love that, especially if you're doing this. Especially with this.
Yeah. But what they hate is if you do the sound before you touch it.
Yeah. Don't do it before. It's good, especially.
Yeah, like I do my little Donald Ducker.
There we go. You got to do the sound effects as well. We love it if you're present in that moment.
We'll all try.
Yeah.
So, my bad. What's pissing you off? What's your hot take at the moment?
I'll tell you what's pissing me off.
Yeah.
It's Crocs. It's fucking Crocs.
Crocs are pissing you off?
Crocs are pissing me off.
How are Crocs pissing you
They're
off?
fucking pissing me off. They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing them.
Uh-huh.
Like, I can understand, like, if you're a nurse, if it
throws off his sandals.
No, those are fine.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate the socks with the sandals, but, you know, each to their own. You're
I didn't want to be barefoot in the house because it is sweaty in here, and I didn't want to give you toe odor.
That's fine. But it's North London. This is how they roll. Yeah,
It's North London.
With their damn shoes sandals. Not, they don't call them sandals. They call them.
I know it's slip-ons.
No, they call them something else. Sliders.
Sliders.
Sliders with socks. So the sliders with socks in North London are very much like this. But the Crocs are everywhere. And people are so ingrained in these Crocs, they're wearing them everywhere. Chantal Nash, lovely comedian.
Yeah, love Chantal.
She keeps wearing platform Crocs on stage. And she knows it pisses me off so much.
I love it.
That she tags me in Instagrams going, I'm just about to go piss Sikisa off there.
That's brilliant.
I fucking hate it.
But why the hate?
I don't know what it is.
Is it an irrational hate?
I just hate the way they look. I hate the fact that everyone's on board with it. I just hate the fact that how they're there. Because I remember when they first came out.
Yeah.
They didn't last that long.
No, we all made fun of it.
You all made fun of it. Some people had them. They lasted about a year. They was very trendy, and then they disappeared. And now 25 years later, they're fucking back. And they seem to be back for good. Why?
Yeah, loads of things have come back, and it looks like for good. Mullets seem like they're back for good now. Oh. For the listener, Sikisa has just been knocked out by this realness.
Too much. I don't want it.
I thought you would love a mullet. Given
No.
that you like heavy metal and wrestlers.
Not with a mullet.
Not with a mullet.
Not with a mullet.
No, all right. So what if a person rocked in and they were wearing flared jeans, baggy flared jeans, Crocs, a mullet? What else could they have?
I will walk out. You don't even need to finish the sentence.
They are the person of your dreams.
No, I will walk out.
They make you laugh.
I will walk out.
they make,
look at my face.
They give you the.
I will walk out.
They give you the best sex of your life.
I will walk out.
Crocs will do that.
The Crocs will do that to me. It's an ick. It's a massive ick.
We're on to the penultimate round now. Is that my bad? Now, have you got anything to get off your chest? We're not perfect. We all fuck up.
I would like to, but I'm too perfect. No, joking. I would say that I need to stop stealing.
Says the lawyer.
I know, but I'm talking about like
Playing with fire.
I'm talking about things from like hotels.
Oh, that's not stealing.
I know it's complimentary, innit?
Unless you've got like unless you've got like a big sign back at yours saying
No.
Marriott.
It's because it's like it's becoming like a bit of a hoarding thing. Like I've got a whole drawer that's like 8% condiments.
Yeah. Oh, loads of people have a condiment drawer though.
I know, but like they just run out of date, and then I'm like, just what was I storing you for?
Yeah.
I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, you just having a bowl of cereal and just using those little teacup,
Yeah.
those little tiny milks.
Yeah.
Just take you forever.
It's just weird. But what I've done now is for Edinburgh, I've made a box
Yeah.
and I'm going to take them to Edinburgh.
Use them up.
Yeah.
You like when people use up all their pennies and coppers that they've saved up over the year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do that.
What's your favourite thing to pinch? And have you got an order in which you pinch them?
It is the shampoo. Not the shampoo. Well, no. I used to still order shampoo. So the shampoo, used to be free. The shampoo, conditioner,
Yeah.
and the bath foam. But because I'm black, I would only keep the bath foam and give away the shampoo and conditioner.
I was literally going to ask that because the boyfriend's got very almost like black hair.
Yeah,
so
I don't touch it.
He really,
It's not for me.
Yeah, he really
It's for you
struck
lot.
us.
So I just steal it for you lot.
For you lot.
It's for you lot.
It is like, yeah, I guess, again, just fucking white privilege never crossed through my mind in the fact that, yeah, they do not put black hair shampoo in hotels.
No, because we normally don't like paying money for a hotel. We normally don't like to stay in places that are not our home.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, we're very much like, this is my home, this is where I'm comfortable. I don't like staying anywhere else.
I'm getting like that with age. I'm not saying I'm getting blacker with age. I'm getting
You
like...
are living in North London.
Tottenham does it too, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, in the fact that I have to be home. Like
Yeah.
literally, I'm closing a gig tonight in Brighton. I have to be back in Brighton 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm driving home and driving back in the morning
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
because I can't be arsed staying in a hotel.
No, I couldn't do that.
Really?
No, too much. That's too much for me. Too much.
Really?
Yeah, too much. I will stay.
Okay. You would stay.
I would stay.
So just want to get on one last question before we go into our final round. Have you ever been caught out when stealing?
No.
No.
I'm very good at it.
You've got it down to an art.
Yeah, I've got it. It's an art form now.
Where's your favourite place to steal from? Or springs to mind first? Where have you gone? Where have you gone and you've gone?
Whenever
oh,
I do
jackpot.
whenever I do a corporate gig,
Oh, Here's an impression of me at a corporate gig fridge.
Yeah, literally. I carry it.
Shoving it.
I carry an extra bag, if anything. We're doing a corporate gig because they give out some free stuff, and you're like, you know what, that's just gonna come for the morning. There you go. Everything's going in the bag. The free drinks, the crisp, everything.
It's when I saw a comedian do that for the first time, I was like, but we're not going to use that. They went, who is?
Yeah.
Who else is?
Who else is going to use that?
So, we're into the quick fire round.
Okay, I'm ready.
Horoscopes or horror nopes? Do you believe in star signs?
No.
Hold on or move on? Do you hold grudges?
Yes.
Yes, you do. We just spoken about it for an hour. Other than your own, where's your favourite toilet?
A hotel toilet, a fancy hotel toilet.
Mm-hmm. In the room or downstairs?
In the room.
Yeah, because we've had loads of people go to a hotel lobby during the day. No one else goes there.
Oh.
Who's going to a hotel? Everyone that's staying there, so they're all in their rooms. So the best toilets are a hotel lobby's toilet if you're ever out and about.
Okay, good to know.
If you had to describe yourself in 3 sounds, what would they be? Yes, I think that sums you up. If I was to go through your camera roll, what would it say about you?
That she likes to take a selfie, and then sometimes there are some pictures that are inappropriate. Although the question you ask yourself is, who's she sending that picture to?
Yeah. Do you actually send them? The only reason I say that is that I was at the boyfriend's phone the other day because we were looking at screenshots of something. I was like, what was that? I was like a nude, and I was like, that's a nude. I went, yeah, but I've never seen that nude. It turns out he just takes them for himself.
Sometimes I do take them for myself.
Yeah.
To store for a rainy day. So if I need them.
Smart. Building some ammo.
Yeah, if I need them, then I can just pop them out.
Yeah. If the media were to find it, what's the name of your most easily cancerable WhatsApp group? And if that name is cancerable, you don't have to say it.
Yeah, we're not saying it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Never mind. If you're online, where can people find you?
On Instagram, it's Sikisa Comedy on Instagram, or on TikTok, or on Twitter, aka X, or on the website, sikisacomedy.com. That's about it.
Also, is there a special coming out?
There is a special coming out. I just filmed a special. It's coming out of my best jokes, 2 of the combined shows that I've done. It's all about partying and having a good time. It's going to be out in the summer.
Yes, and you can catch Sikisa at the Edinburgh Fringe. And now the final question. You've just been on My Bad with Morgan Rees. Will you come on again?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Thanks again,
please.
Sikisa. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.